Welcome to day 22 of the 30 Day Bible Study Challenge. I'm your host, David West. Little fun there for you. We're in 1 Timothy 4, verses 1 and 2 today. So, this is interesting stuff. The Spirit clearly says, in latter times some will abandon the faith and follow deceiving spirits, things taught by demons. Such teachings come through hypocritical liars, whose conscience have been seared as with hot irons. So this is something that, people like, they hear demons and like, oh, whatever, kind of stuff. That's old beliefs and stuff like that. We believe in demons and angels, that they interact in our world today, but not everything is a demon, but things that are malicious against the faith and that pull people away certainly are. So anything that is good, anything the devil wants to corrupt, anything that is helpful, the devil wants to corrupt. There has been more perversions of Christianity and offshoots than any other religion out there, where people start coming and, great teacher, and then people start, follow this person, and then they start just saying crazy things. An example of that would be one of the largest religions in the world, Islam. Islam is actually takes a lot of things from Christianity and Judaism, but completely twists them and perverts them. And it's such things come through hypocritical liars whose consciences have been seared with hot irons. Taught by demons. Okay, so something that Muhammad saw was he saw an angel of the Lord, and that gave him all these kind of things and stuff like that. Demon. That's what that was, a demon. And ended up, through Islam, millions of people have been killed because of this, and even almost like 1 billion people in just today's world have been led astray because of this teaching, where they take some things from Christianity and Judaism and completely pervert them and lead people astray. In the early church, there was a thing called Gnosticism. We talked about this a while back in one of my videos, where lots of people were getting led into this kind of thing where, lots of stuff that they didn't understand. In the verse before this, we're talking about things that there's a mystery in Christianity. There's mysteries, things that we don't, true godliness is not something we fully understand. And so instead of just embracing the fact that we can't know everything, people just start making up things. And so Gnosticism was one way that people did that. They didn't know everything about God, and instead of spending time with Him and stuff like that, they just started making up stories, and it led a lot of people astray. They believed in dualism, which is the belief that the body is evil, that anything physical is evil, and the spirit is the only thing good. So you could do anything you want with the body, as long as spiritual things you kept clean. So some people took that to extremes, like you could do any kind of, heinous act with your body because it's evil anyway. Or that you completely, you went away, lived in the desert, whipped your body, didn't feed yourself, all this kind of stuff like that, as long as you elevated your spirit. This is not the case at all. That what Christianity teaches, that God created man in His own image, that our body is a temple, that we are to not just do anything we want with it, but also not treat it as evil. Jesus had a resurrected body. So lots of lies and heresies and stuff like that. And it's important to know what we believe. That's why the passage for this in the end of chapter 3, it does a little catechism kind of thing of what we believe about Jesus. And there's lots of other places like that in Scripture. It's important to know Scripture so you know truth. You know what the truth is, because the devil is a liar and he wants to lead people astray. And he does that through people, leads people astray into believing all kinds of crazy things. I think one of the biggest ones right now is Mormonism in America. Lots of people led astray through Mormonism. And there's a lot of people who don't even know that Mormonism is a cult. Is a cult. It's just teaches lots of things that are contrary to the Bible, and they believe completely different things. It's not a different part of Christianity. It's its own thing. It's led people astray, and so it's really important to know what the Word says. That's why we're doing this study. That's why we're getting into this kind of stuff. And so I understand that the Bible can be really hard to understand at times, and that's why I'm trying to help you guys out with that. All right, that's the end of day 22. I will see you guys tomorrow.